Hello, Commentary Engineer here, and we're here with another video of World of Warcraft. This is my shaman. Last time you guys seen my mage, and this is a quest at the very end of a large quest line in Twilight Highlands. Basically, you go through a ton of odds and ends until eventually you reach this big ass dude with 11.6 million health. And as you see here, you got about two people who switch on and off between, you know, tank and DPS. And they just hold it for you and you just beat on him. He does, some average boss mechanics. It's not really hard. You just beat on the giant dude while the other two take care of the work. You take a mild damage. You might have to heal yourself every now and again, band-aid, whatever. It's not difficult at all. And also you got the little healer there. I never found out if they actually heal you though, because for a while there you see me later on in the video and I'll sit at half health. And doesn't really help. So it's kind of like pointless NPC, but I'm guessing they're to keep up the other two. Well, they continue on in this fashion, and things kind of get a little bit sketchy, but for the most part, it just kind of stays at this. I mean, I hang between 9 and 10k DPS, so it's really nothing to worry about. I think you see the altars pop up here right now, and you have to click these unless they're shrouded by, the darkness on the floor. That's the raid rule #1, don't stand in bad shit. And these altars give you like a neat little buff, like that one that I got right there gave me 50% more crit, and this one right here gives me a extra 50% damage. So obviously then you can just beat on them easier, because 11.6 million is quite a healthy amount. And I pop my bloodlust and just kind of beat on the big old bitch. Well, aside from this, because it's just kind of, it's really simplistic. You don't really need any help with this. On to WoW. This thing has been, it's not, Cataclysm has changed a lot in, a lot of the mechanics of the game. I mean, they brought out a new spec for everyone. There's just a whole bunch of stuff going on. The profession's at 525. It's getting pretty messy right about now. I mean, the getting to 500 profession in anything, excluding gathering, well, actually including gathering, is really easy. But when you're gathering, obviously it's actually really easy to get past that. Well, in other professions, it usually is costing me a healthy amount. Right now I have jewel crafting. I'm trying to get past that. It sucks. Got a friend who also just spent like a ton of money getting up enchanting. It's become quite the annoyance. But I mean, as I've seen, Cataclysm kind of rains gold between, leveling from 80 to 85. You'll get somewhere between 8 and 10k depending on how many quests you do. And also, I've seen a lot of the auction house prices are really inflated, and that's becoming quite a pain. You burn all your money, and then I suppose you kind of earn it back, but you have to get in kind of the notion of selling everything you get. I mean, I probably undercut a little bit too much, so I don't earn as much as everyone else, because I'm just trying to clear it out, get more bag space so I can do more farming. Also, another thing that Blizzard has done is they're bringing back a little bit more of reputation, and in the way, I suppose, of, you need that reputation to get better gear, so that way you're not having trouble keeping up with like heroics, because you have to have a certain item level to get into heroics now. And it's helpful if you do the reputations, but it's kind of annoying. I mean, it brings me back to, vanilla, and how, reputations were very evident and very necessary for your gear, compared to where you've seen BC and Wrath of the Lich King, where, you could get them, but why do that when you have heroics at 5-minute queues, and, it's just easy. And also in BC, where, you just go quest for a little bit. I suppose reputation was a little bit, but it seemed fairly easy. Actually, most of it was crafting in BC, if I recall correctly. And the game is it's kind of evolving in a way. It's changing every time, like so much more. And the trouble that I've seen in a lot of it so far is people trying to adapt to it, as always. And you can tell that like it's still like a lot of new people are joining back in because you join a heroic after 40-minute wait and wipe 6 times because someone doesn't know that fire on the ground is bad. I mean, you'll just waste tons of time. But well, we're kind of reaching the end of this giant son of a gun's finally going down. I mean, go ahead and run through the quest chains. I like to. But otherwise, rate, comment, subscribe. Watch another video. It's Commentary Engineer here. I'm going out.